So let me talk to the divine masculine. Now, the divine masculine is an energy, same way the divine feminine is an energy. However, me being a male, I carry the divine masculine energy more than I carry the divine feminine energy. Think of the yin yang sign, right? In the yin yang sign, you have black and white, and within black, you have a dot of white, and within the white, you have a dot of black. So the man would be the black with a dot of white. The dot of white would be the feminine, the divine feminine within you. And with the woman, you have the dot of black, and you are the white. The dot of black being the masculine energy, the divine masculine energy. And when we come together, that's when we create the perfect balance. I don't want to go deep into that, but I want you to keep that idea in your mind as I discuss what I'm about to discuss with you guys. The divine masculine. I'm talking to the divine masculine in every single one of us. Now, what is the divine masculine? The divine masculine is the great protector, the great provider, the great healer, and the great visionary. This is the divine masculine energy. And this divine masculine energy cannot operate on its own to its full potential. It can operate on its own, but to its full potential, it cannot. Because at the same time, the divine masculine has a counterpart, which is the divine feminine. And I want to talk to the divine masculine right now and let you know that you, as the divine masculine energy, need to tap in and wake up the divine feminine. Now, as within, so without. So you can do this as a man to wake up your divine feminine, your woman. And at the same time, you also need to do this internally. I'd say even do this internally first, right? Do this internally first. By doing this internally first, this will give you already the tools, and you already know how to operate and basically wake up the divine feminine in your partner or partners. So with that said, you have to realize, like I said, the divine masculine, the great protector, the great provider, the great healer, and also the great visionary. So you have to be the one that wakes up the great, that wakes up the divine feminine. Now, what is the act of waking up the divine feminine? When you wake someone up, what happens? Let's take it back. When someone is sleeping, they're generally laying down, or they might be sitting, right? So when you wake that person up, they what? They rise. And that's the key word. By waking up the divine feminine, you are in part allowing them to rise. They have to rise themselves. You have to wake them up and they have to rise. You get what I'm saying? And now rising, this can be in different spheres. Rising mentally, rising spiritually, rising physically, rising emotionally, right? So it's very pivotal for this to happen internally first before we can do it externally. Because you can try to do it externally, but you'll have issues, you will have kickbacks, and you won't understand how to handle them because you haven't done it internally. So you don't have the necessary tools to understand and work with the divine feminine energy, which is very wild. The divine feminine energy is wild, So take it upon yourself. Now I'm talking to men and women. I'm talking to men and women, because a lot of women, I'd say the divine masculine energy is somewhat a low-hanging fruit, and we see this because why? We have a lot of women who are tapped in more into the divine masculine energy than they are tapped into their divine feminine energy. I don't need a man type of vibes, you know what I mean? Because they're tapped into that energy. So to those women, you need to wake up your divine feminine. Or I thought, you need to wake up your divine feminine. I'm not judging your lifestyle. I'm not judging your sexual preferences. I'm just letting you know that you, as a divine masculine energy holder, need to wake up. You need to use that energy to wake up your divine feminine energy. Now, why do we want to wake up the divine feminine energy? Why do we want to wake up the divine feminine energy? What is the divine feminine energy? What is this? What is it? Because we had the great provider, right? But then we would need a great receiver. I provide you the seed, you receive the seed. Okay. What do you do with that seed? You nurture it. Oh man, okay, the great nurturer. But see, nurturing is a process that requires a lot of energy, so you do require healing. Ooh, it's a great thing that the divine masculine energy, the divine masculine energy has a healer. Oh shit. You see how this is all like coming together, right? Okay. We have the great visionary, right? The great visionary who sees the bigger picture, and has a big vision to say this needs to happen, right? But then we have the seated hawk, and I'm talking about the divine feminine, the seated hawk, the one that can tap into minute details. You see exactly from afar what we need this and this and this and this to happen. You help to connect the dots on top because you see the finer details. We see the broader vision. As the divine masculine can see a broader vision, but the divine feminine can see from afar the smallest of details from afar, much like the hawk. And the man is like the eagle, or the masculine energy, the divine masculine energy is like the eagle, and the divine feminine energy is like a hawk. Right. Okay. So, also, being the great protector, you have to protect your seeds. You have to protect the one that is raising your seeds. The one that's nurturing your seeds. And let's go back to the provider also, because with the protector, everyone can actually, with the provider also, you have a corresponding energy within the divine feminine, and that energy is the treasure chest, right? Now we all know, gents, on what, like, families worked better when the man would go out there, get the bag, and bring the bag back to the house. Now, if we have an organization, what do we call a person that handles the money? The treasury. Secretary treasury. Is it not? So the woman holds, or the divine feminine energy holds that station of being a treasury, because you bring forth that treasure, you bring forth the loot, she puts it in the treasure chest. She knows what needs to happen with that trade according to what you had envisioned. You feel me? According to what you had envisioned. And this is why I say this is an energy. This is an energy that is within every single one of us. So I'm talking to the divine masculine in everyone. And I'm telling you right now, you need to wake up the divine feminine. And that's it. I love y'all, and I hope it helps.